totally unannounced. So it's going to take a minute for some people to start to show up. But I'm cool with that. We're going to get some gold today. We are going to get some gold. And I'm going to start out getting gold right over here. Let's get that shovel going. There we go. Make sure my chat is on the live setting. All messages. Look at that. Cool. And there's wifey. Oh, look at that. Future wifey. You sent it out in the mass message. Thank you, babe. Thank you, babe. But we're going to go ahead and get started digging. So I'm thinking that people might be able to see me dig where I'm at right here. So, oh yeah. I'm going to dig right next to this big old bedrock. Hey, David Danderan in the house. What's up, buddy? We are in Athens, just doing a little bit of after work exploration on the spot that I found some decent gold. Oh, there's a lot of sand in there. A lot of sand. All right, David Alfonsetti Art. We got two Davids in the chat right now. So, yeah, we're going to have to get rid of a lot of the sand here, but we're dealing with really small gold anyway. So, let's see, this might, there's enough water right here. It's enough water to classify sand. David number 2, you won't be here long. That's okay, Miguel, appreciate you, bud. I hope you're going on a fun trip. Woo. Kind of stinks. Lots of quartz in there. All right, appreciate you. Wow. Yeah, this is, we're gonna have to get this light sand out from around this rock because it's packed in there pretty good. Packed in there pretty good, so we have to get down there underneath all that sand. We're gonna pan the sand out anyway, because why not? Miller Outdoors in the house. Wesley's in the house. What's going on, y'all? Okay, so this is more than likely overburden, just sand. But I'm gonna pan it out anyway because we never know what we might find here in Athens, Georgia, right down the street from where I work. So, yeah, let's go ahead and you can probably lower this down. Brewers, what's up, Jeff? What's up, buddy? Just doing a little after work panning situation. Probably have to turn this around and then be able to read from there. Ooh, getting poked on it. So we don't know how much the gold's going to be in this overburden here, but you never know. Could be some flood gold. Now, this area is not really known for gold. However, one time I was here, I got one pan that had like 0.07 in it. One pan. Old man with a gold pan. I'm using my my shovel from Lowe's. What's it called? What's that brand? I can't remember the name of it now. Cobalt. I'm using a cobalt metal shovel. Cobalt steel, they call it. So, a lot of quartz in this sand for sure. Yeah, I had one insane pan here. Other than that, like 1 or 2 colors per pan is, you know, hey, that's a good pan. But digging in this overburden on the very top, I don't know. Carolina del Norte? No sir, no sir. This is Georgia, not North Carolina. But very similar, huh? And she messaged everyone. Thanks, babe. All right, you messaged mom too. All right, good deal. So, sis is there. Okay. Hey, Jane. How you doing? How you doing? Good to see you. I think I got my camera angle kind of decent here, huh? Kind of decent, because I can read the chat perfect while I'm panning. That's what's up. I need more black sands. Hey, we'll see. There might be some black sand down in the bottom here. But, I mean, this is just overburden because I'm trying to dig underneath this rock. And there's sand here. So I got to get rid of the sand. I did find a decent sized piece next to this little bedrock outcrop once. So, would have been nice to do some crevicing. But crevicing and streaming didn't really seem like the way to go. Because this way I can sit there and read the chat while I'm working. Hey, Dean. What's up, Dean? Yeah, I haven't got to that black sand. Oh, it's starting to get a little darker color. There's a little black sand in there. You did your first live yesterday, Miller? How'd it go? I missed it, bud. Sorry. Yeah, there's black sand in there. And my preferred method for panning out super fine flour gold is to switch to a smaller pan once I get it panned down. Oh yeah, there's plenty of black sand in there. Plenty of black sand. Thanks, Ray. I'm doing good. How are you? Gene, I'm in Athens, down the street from where I work. So it's just like a good area where I can just kind of, after work, get a little relaxation in the creek. Never hurt anybody. If I get 1 or 2 colors, okay, it went good. You didn't prospect. It was a hike through the wood. Hey, we did some hike through the woods streams too, me and Careless. For sure. Oh yeah, look at all that black sand in there now. All right. Yep, Athens, Georgia. Yeah, I see plenty of black sand. Almost got it down to the end here. So any color is going to be good color for me. Any color will be good color. Gold is gold. 1 or 2 pieces. Yeah, I'll take it. Let's see. All right, let's go ahead and do my shaker table method here. If you guys don't know about that shaker table method, here's how I do it, like a shaker table. If there is any small gold, it's going to go over to that way. It's kind of funny. We've got some of the heavies here is zircon. So it's like white sand, but it's just as heavy as the iron. Okay. And we got color. We got color in the first pan. I see 3 right off the bat, 3 or 4. All right, cool. So like I said, that's good for around here. Let's go ahead and show you. I'm right by the highway. I'm in Athens is not a small city. So, but let's go ahead and. Sorry about that, guys. But what do you see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at least in the first pan, and that's just digging the light sand at the top. Hopefully whoever that is okay. But look at that. We got gold, y'all. We got gold in the first pan. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm not gonna use my snuffer bottle today. I'm just going to put all my black sands in a bucket like that. So not bad for the first pan, huh? I'll take it. I'll take it all day. So we just go like this. All right. And then dig some more. So let's go ahead and dig some more. What we got? That dude from Florida. What's up? How's Florida treating you today? But yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna dig all along this rock right here and see what we can get. I got my 1/4 inch classifier, and then I got my 17-inch Proline pan. This thing's a monster, 100%. My buddy Jeff calls it my trash can lid pan. But there's actually some decent sized gravel right here. So it's really light sand right there, but there's actually a little more gravel right here. I'm gonna try to get up under there. I found a decent flake here once, which is really pretty rare for out here. Oh, that's red. Okay, I like the red color. I definitely like that red color for sure. Gotta run. Thanks, Miller. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, Gene, that's a great pan for Athens. I'll take that any day for Athens, for sure. Oh, and we got decomposed bedrock, y'all. So we're on the decomposed bedrock. Is this mine or the state's? So here, hobby gold prospecting doesn't require a permit. I get to keep it, but it's not going to be monetary value enough to make it, you know, like a financially lucrative thing. But I'm on decomposed bedrock and it's red, so that could be a good sign. This is what happens when you dig next to a highway in a city. But as you can see, we got lots of quartz. Quartz everywhere you look. But go ahead and get this pan full to the brim. So yeah, this is looking good. This is looking good to be on decomposed bedrock. We're just gonna pull that juicy stuff out from underneath this little bedrock ledge here. And see what we can get. There we go. Oh yeah. We got that saprolite bedrock. Now let me show you guys what I mean when I say saprolite bedrock. So, believe it or not, this used to be the bedrock. Look at that. You see the stripes in it? So even though it's basically fully turned into mush, it's the bedrock. So we're as deep as we can get. So keep an eye out for fancy rocks. We got 96 in the house. Man, if y'all could just smash that like button by double tapping the screen. Let's get one more scoop before we pan this out and see what's up. Because that last pan with 5 or 6 colors for an area that's not a known gold bearing area, man, I'm good with that. Good with that. 5 or 6 colors in a pan. That's looking good. All right, let's go pan this out. Let's go pan this out. Set this down and go to our little panning station, which is right here. Ka-ching. Look at that. You can just adjust the camera angle for panning pleasure. Right here, where I can actually read the chat. Look at that. All right, so let's go ahead and start stratifying this down. Fancy rocks, I'll look out for them, babe. I'll look out for them. I do love you. What are you talking about? But I didn't see any fancy rocks. I just saw everyday rocks. Some fancy black sand. Well, I'm saving the black sand there, Miguel. Maybe you can get that black sand. Maybe I can use this black sand as pay dirt. How about that? That's what we're gonna do. Whatever I get today, the concentrates are going to be used for my shirt and dirt for my members and patrons. So I'm obviously going to add gold to it because we're not going to get significant gold in whatever short time we stream today. But if you want to see what some Athens concentrates look like with some zircon mixed in, there you go. So if you're a member, we're getting ready to do a drawing for the shirt and dirt. So you get something from my merch store, goldiswhereyoufind it.com, and then also like a bag of pay dirt with a sticker. With a sticker. Your son went to school in Athens, graduated last spring. Cool. Hey, guess what? Under that football stadium, I'm sure you've been to a game then. There's a creek that runs right under that football stadium, and I get gold there sometimes. So before I relocate to Ohio, I'm just gonna see if there's a home game, and maybe I'll try to dig under the stadium during a home game. Gene, so you're a member. So what happens is I give away something from the merch store and a bag of pay dirt to one of my members or patrons just to show appreciation. Traveling Gypsy Tarot, we had like 5 little colors in our very first pan. So hopefully, we're down on the bedrock right now, so hopefully we get some good paintings. I did have a hole going here before, but it's totally filled in because we've had lots of floods since then. Yeah, Zaxxon. Yeah, it was my lady's birthday on the 19th. And so she's an old lady now. But that's cool. How many turtles did I catch? I caught 47 turtles in the last 5 minutes. 47. You ask silly questions, you get silly answers. Oh yeah. Trouble one in the house. What's up? How does this pan thing work, Steve? So what's gonna happen here is when I shake this material back and forth and create a slurry, because of gravity, the most dense things naturally will sink to the very bottom of the pan. So if there's gold, now it's at the bottom of my pan. So then I use the water to wash away the lighter stuff like this. So do it again, wash away the lighter stuff like that. And that's how you get the only thing left in the pan to be the most dense things. So the densest stuff, like you see, it's starting to turn more black. That's because there's a lot of iron and zircon that are super heavy. And hopefully the gold is be found right next to that. Because as we gold miners say, gold rides an iron horse. Do I ever lose any, Steve? Yeah, you definitely lose gold when you pan, 100%. Like, I don't think there's any person on earth that has 100% capture rate with panning for gold. And it's a hobby, so we're not really too worried about, you know, losing a few specks. But so, all right, so let's go ahead and check what's in this pan. All right, so, oh, did we get some lead shot? Yes, we did. All right, lead shot. I love it. So, oh, where'd it go? Lead shot. So that means we're on the heavies. Lead is not quite as dense as gold, but it is denser than iron for sure. So I'm gonna get the super heavy stuff to go to one side, and then that way when I pull back like this, if there's gold in here, which there really isn't much, that pan's not so hot. That pan's not so hot, but man, there are some super tiny ones in there. Super tiny. Let's go ahead and show you. But this is about, I mean, they say 80% of gold is microscopic. So, 80% microscopic. But it's visible, especially on camera. So, 1, 2. So we got 5 colors on the first one. This one we only got 1, 2. There may be even some smaller ones in there as well. But hey, gold is gold, as they say. Gold is gold. Let's see if we can zoom in a little bit more. That's about as much as I can zoom. But you see, we're getting gold. So now we're up to like 7 colors. But it's impossible to separate it fully while you're at the creek. So that's just giving me a general idea if that pan was okay or not. And if you're just joining, I save all my concentrates. Out of every pan, I just take it and splash it in the bucket to take home with me. And then I can spend more time when I'm at home, when I'm not having fun at the creek. And yeah, separate it out more carefully at home. That's a tedious process that takes a lot of practice if you don't know. So we're gonna go ahead and dig some more. So I thought maybe I'd do better where the rocks are a little bigger, but where this sand overburden is, I had more colors. But I mean, that's really just anecdotal right now. It's one pan, and so you can't really make a good comparison off a, you know, one pan in each spot. But that's red. So red means iron, right? Oxidizing iron. Iron's heavy. So iron and gold stick together. Yeah, but we're on that decomposed bedrock for sure. Let me show you once again. And in this particular case, the decomposed bedrock is granite. So this is actually granite, believe it or not. Look at that. You see the layers in that? That's rock. It's rock, but not anymore. Not anymore. It just squishes in your hand. So It's called saprolite, which saprolite, the term saprolite actually means rotten rock. So that's what it is, rotten rock. So, using a 1/4-inch screen here, because I don't think we're going to lose any 1/4-inch nuggets, and the closer everything is to the same size, the better gravity separation works. Because this rock here weighs a lot more than a very tiny piece of gold. So, all right. So we can get a few more scoops in there. A few more. Thanks, babe. All the glitters is not gold. That's a fact. That's a fact. The mica out here fools a lot of people. Oh yeah, we're on the bedrock. Oh, the cops are out and about now. So we are in a city. I mean, it's not a huge city. Hey, what do we got? Hey, Careless Whispers, a 7-month member. Thanks, babe. Thanks, babe. All right. Still pulling up some of that saprolite in every scoop. Kind of a smoky little piece of quartz. We'll set that aside. Don't underestimate what type of rock my woman might like. So it's smoky-ish, so whatever. It's gonna go in the bucket. All right, back to the panning station. Over here, chill with everybody. Zaxxon says all the wives asked us and then pick the other one anyway. Woo! Got a full pan here. All right. Yeah, that's your dog swallowed the gold coin. It'll come out eventually, yeah. I'll be watching that defecation situation pretty closely. All right, so most of my dense things ought to have sunk by now, so we're gonna wash them away. Wash the light stuff away. Wesley, what's up, buddy? Here, we're gonna go ahead and point this down. Oh man, with the gold pans in Ohio. Guess what, buddy? I'm moving to Ohio, sir. Moving to Ohio. You gonna show me a couple spots, or you want me to show you spots? Because I don't have spots yet. I gotta find all my new spots. So it's kind of exciting to have to completely re-prospect an entire new region where, you know, I know where to find really good gold here in Georgia. And so be kind of an adventure to find the best spots in Ohio. Thanks, Gene. Gene says to please like, subscribe, and enjoy. And I would really appreciate if you follow her lead on that. Like, subscribe, and enjoy. Let's see how good this pan was. The first pan, 5 or 6 colors. Second pan, only 2 colors. We didn't get skunked either pan. So if you're watching this and you're new to what you see right here, this is my hobby. So I do it for fun, not to make money. So any shiny yellow metal in the pan, even if it's really small, I mean, I'm happy with that. So I'm just out here having fun. Have I done a second classification to get more flowers? So usually I'll do that at home. So I've got a 30 mesh classifier, which is 1/30th of an inch. And then I've got a 50 mesh classifier as well. So at home, I will use those for my cleanup. So as you can see, I'm saving all the black sand so I can more carefully go through it at home. Yeah, thanks, Patrick. It's definitely a great hobby, man, because you can get exercise. You can hang out in the creek, play in the water as a grown-up. So like, you can't go wrong there. The dude that took me to the nugget spots, those are great videos. Yeah, Wesley, so that's my buddy Jeff from Digging It in Dahlonega. You can look him up on Facebook. or some of those videos should have a link to his info there, and you can do a gold panning guide tour with him. You can do a gold panning guide tour with my buddy Jeff. That's what he does for his little side gig, and it's really fun. Everybody that I've talked to that's done it, they've really enjoyed it. Yeah, the Dahlonega Prospector. Careless is correct. All right, so stratify. Get that gold to sink to the bottom of the pan. Man, Zaxxon, man, I want to go to Alaska, bro. You have no idea. I want to go. So maybe I'll start saving up some vacation time. We can do some traveling. Get some of that Alaska gold, but for now, we're getting that Athens, Georgia gold. Plenty of black sand in here. No shortage of heavies here. Did I find another little hunk of lead? I think so. Go to New Zealand? Man, would I love to. I wish it was cheaper to go to New Zealand, or if I had more time. One thing I've never found at this creek is a picker. Never found a picker here. So that would be pretty exciting if we could find a piece big enough to pick up. There's multiple homeless camps in the vicinity of where I am, so that's a thing, but it's okay. I've run into some a few times and nobody's really giving me a hard time. You know, they're just out there camping. You know, they're just like, what is this guy doing out here? So they probably think I'm crazier than them. So, and I'm actually not just by a homeless camp, I'm by a mental hospital. So a homeless camp near a mental hospital, and they got gold. So let's just see if there's any gold in this pan. There's definitely lead, multiple pieces of lead. We got, man, like 3 pieces of lead in this pan. Oh, and we got color. We got color. Get that out of the way. Not that much, but color is color. Color is color. So it's a good thing that I have a phone that zooms, because I can show you guys some color. Because if it didn't zoom, then yeah, it wouldn't be too visible there. But look at that. That's a piece of gold right there. And there's almost certainly more mixed in that black sand. Almost certainly more. But yeah, right there, that's a piece of metal, and it's yellow, and it's shiny. And that's what we're after, to have a good time, is to hang out here and just get, you know, a few little specks playing in the water. Some people like to go fishing and throw what they catch back. You know, what's the difference? Fishing for gold. But I'm actually taking it home with me. So I'm going home with more than a catch and release fisherman is, but might only be a few cents worth of gold, but like I said, it's a fun hobby for me anyways. And it's exercise. Exercise as well. Thanks, Brent. Thanks, Brent. All right, here we go. Yeah, we're gonna have 4 cats, an outdoor cat and 3 indoor cats, and a dog. It's gonna be a full household. That's all right. Let's see if we can get a chunky piece though. That's what I'm after. Look at that, the decomposed bedrock sticks to the shovel. So the gold can't go past that. Once it hits that, it's stuck. It's not penetrating through that. There we go. Hey, it's mostly sand, but it's red and it's got decomposed bedrock in it. So I'm down with that. So now let's screen it down to -1/4 inch. Oh, I got a big old piece of rock there. We gotta check for fancy rocks. So, I don't know if you call that fancy or not. It's covered with mica. That's actually pegmatite. It's a little piece of pegmatite that's partially decomposed, but it's still shiny. So, don't know if you like that or not, babe, but I'll throw it in the bucket anyway. And let's get another scoop from off the top of this bedrock. Aqua's in the house. What's up, Aqua? What's up, brother? I'll be up there digging with Aqua. Oh, shoot. Need to tighten my waiter here. Kind of slipping down. I'll be up there digging with Aqua because Aqua doesn't live that far from where I'm going to be living pretty soon. Oh, yeah. I see red stuff on top of decomposed bedrock, and that's a good sign. That's definitely a good sign. That pan's going to be too full. It's going to be overflowing. Any fancy rocks in the house? Not so much. Not so much. All right. That's it. Definitely a full pan, though, that's for sure. Oh. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. All right. Whew. These big old pans like this can be pretty darn heavy. Tell you that. Black Smoke Joe. Try a 2-stack screen, first quarter, other 8. Yeah, I mean, you can. I'm not disputing what you're saying. But if you're gonna do that around here, you might as well just do an 8, because I'm not gonna find nuggets between the quarter and an 8, because over here there's just not nuggets. But enough to piddle around with, have fun after work, that's for sure. Yes, Aqua, you will, buddy. You don't have a choice. I'm gonna force you to dig with me. So, shh. What do you want me to shush for? Just buy gold? Hey, I mean, that's not why I'm out here doing it. I'm not doing it to get gold to profit from. I'm doing it because it's a fun hobby. I'm probably, during this live stream, probably gonna get a few cents worth of gold, and that's about it. Just a few cents. You wish you could retire and just piddle around? Hey, but you know what? I work a full-time job, and I'm piddling right now after work, so there you go. You can still piddle. And then there's always the weekend, right? Can you turn a profit gold penning? Zaxxon, there may be some places where you can, buddy. But actually, shoot, my last weekend up in Dahlonega, I pulled $10 an hour. So that's pretty darn good for just a pan and a shovel. I pulled $10 an hour last time in Dahlonega. You're not gonna do that here though. You're not gonna do that here. But if you want to see me pull out $10 an hour, just go back and watch my raw and uncut videos in 4K. And I just set the camera up and just dig. And so you see how much I get, like, live. So I need a dredge. Yeah, I can't dredge there. That was a public park. But man, you use a pan this size, you can get a decent amount if you're in a good spot. You're from South Central Colorado at the Rio Grande. Yeah, you probably got some better gold than I got here in Athens. Colorado's a beautiful country. Beautiful country. Thanks, Gene. Gene says to please smash the like button on my live streams. The easiest way to do that is just double tap the screen. Double tap, and it likes it. Do I remember you, Ryan the Little King? Person who went, ooh, woo, woo, woo. I don't know. All right, so my personal preferred way, switch to a smaller pan at the end. I'm not telling you to do it this way, but this is how I do it. And then finish it panning it down like this. Mount Bianca is 45 minutes. Man, I bet you it's beautiful up there, huh? I bet you it's beautiful. Alright. If I get a phone call, I might have to take it. So my phone starts ringing. Might be somebody important. Might not. There's already snow on the peaks. That's cool. How tall is it? 12,000? I'm not sure. I don't know that much about Mount Bianca. You made it, Hobo Rob. Hobo Rob is in the house. Glad to see you, Hobo Rob. Let's see. There's a few more big rocks in there than I prefer. Alright, but let's go ahead and check this pan. Let's go ahead and check for color. Again, this just gives us a quick idea of what's in the pan. It's not worth it spending all your time out here in the field to try to get every speck. That's what you do at home. So, if there's any color in here, I should be able to at least see some of it by using this little method here. And there's something in there. Is that mercury? Y'all, I think we got some mercury. Yeah, we got a little ball of mercury in here. So there may have been some tiny flecks of flour gold in there, but they got sucked up by mercury. Let me show you this. This is kind of interesting. It's not gold. It's not gold, but it's something interesting to look at. There's mercury in the pan. Check this out. Look at that. Is there gold stuck to it? If we zoom, we might be able to see. Okay, so there is a very tiny color. There's two tiny colors there, but that's mercury right there. Let's see if I can get it to zoom to focus. Yeah, see, there is color in the pan, but look at that, mercury. It's probably amalgamated with a little gold, but I see 1, 2, 3 colors of gold and then mercury. I mean, I'm trying to stop moving around. No, it's not my toe. That's my finger. That's just how much I'm zoomed in. It's hard not to move around when you're zoomed in. Little tiny movements shake the camera pretty good. All right, look at that. Mercury. Not exactly awesome, but we're just out here having fun. All right. Yeah, it's gold in with it. Yeah. Old man with the gold pan. Yes, sir. Isn't that crazy? And I'm pretty sure that that mercury is not from gold mining history. That mercury is probably from industry of some sort. Because there really was no history of gold mining here in this exact area. So any mercury is just kind of, I don't know, they say burning coal can cause some mercury to be picked up or released. Yeah, there's definitely some sand here, but at the bottom of that sand is the decomposed crunchy bedrock. So I'm okay running this little bit of overburden to see what's down underneath it. And like I said, this is just some after work fun. So after work fun, I'm glad you could join me for my after work hanging out in the creek. And don't see no fancy rocks for the lady. So let's go ahead and throw that aside and get some more scoops. 2 more good scoops ought to do it. What about Ricky? What'd Ricky say? I missed it. Cinnamon. I like cinnamon. Okay, how about let's go a little bit more this way. There's a little bit more gravel this way. It's a little more red over here. The bedrock's a little more solid over here too. It's less decomposed. A little bit bigger rocks on that side. Lots of red kicking up on this one. Lots of red. There's a lot more rocks. A lot more rocks in this pan. There's a very vuggy piece of quartz. Check this out. So, if you find quartz with holes in it, like this, that's a good sign that there was mineralization in the quartz that has eroded away. So, quartz is like the last thing. Come on, buddy, you're messing up my live stream when you're honking. Just playing. But yeah, that's a sign of mineralization. When you find holes in your quartz, they call it vugs. So we might try to crush that up, you never know. And let's go ahead and pan this out. All right, you like that one? Well, look, I saved it. Yeah, vugs. Good job, Hobo. Thanks for clarifying that. Vugs is spelled with a V. We're not saying bugs with a B, it's vugs with a V. All right. Snow already? Oh boy. Snow already, huh? Not here. You like bugs? Hey, some bugs are cool. My woman likes bugs. So once again, we are stratifying, creating a slurry, so the densest things in the pan sink to the bottom. And we let the dense things sink real quick, and then we wash the light stuff off, like that. See how I got like a wave? Washing off some of that light stuff. And we would just repeat that process over and over and over until we get down to the very end. And that's where the lead, the gold, and apparently the mercury are. So EIN, hey, you're from the Treasure State, Florida? You're from Florida? Nice. Alaskan in the house, Alaskan assassin. What's going on, buddy? So yeah, I decided that, yeah, whatever concentrates I get from here today, it's all gonna be from my members' shirt and dirt drawing. And I'm gonna add gold to it. So, but that way you can get some Athens, Georgia concentrate. So whatever little pieces of lead that I find in here, you get to keep. Because that's real prospecting. Yep, Florida. Not Florida. Well, what's the treasure state then if it ain't Florida? Because I thought the treasure state was Florida. There's a pretty fancy little piece of quartz. I don't think she'll want that, but you never know. I don't think you want that one, do you, babe? It's just, they're a dime a dozen. Well, a dime a dozen is actually quite a bit. Man, if I can get a dime for every dozen of those, whew, that'd be rich. I know it's best. Alright. Montana's the treasure state. I did not know that. See, that's why I make videos, because I can learn from the viewers. Hey, we got 69 people watching. Awesome. 69. $46 likes. Hey, if you guys could go ahead and double tap your screen and smash the like button for me, that'd be awesome. As I finish panning this pan down, see if there's any color. So there might not be much color here, but at least I've got color in every pan. Huh. Got color in every pan so far. That's some really white quartz. Look how white that is. Usually the uglier and the rustier and the dirtier your quartz looks, the more chance of it being mineralized. So, Mega likes rocks. A lot of people like rocks. A lot of gold people like rocks. I used to think rocks were dumb, but then after doing gold, I learned otherwise. Is that another piece of lead? Nope, it's not. All right, but we're down to that last little bit of black sand now, so let's go ahead and check it out. Yeah, definitely Mega and I are not married. Sorry, bud. You don't get first dibs on rocks. But I can't really talk because Mega's giving me some awesome rocks. I got the coolest rocks ever from Mega. So then I just give them to Careless. So thanks for all the rocks, buddy. Because my buddy Mega gave me some nice rocks. All right, let's see. Man, that's about as little gold as you can get. That's some small stuff. That's some very small stuff. Very small. So I'm gonna try to zoom in far enough to see it. It's barely big enough for my naked eye. Barely. Barely big enough for the naked eye. So let's go ahead for a zoom. Oh, you can see it. Now let's zoom. Hey, look at that. We got some eensy weensy pieces of metal. And they're yellow. See any more over here? Not really. But that's Athens gold for you. It's not zero. A mega spec. Is that a mega spec? I don't think so. I don't think so. It's not a mega spec, but it is a spec. There's two of them. There's a really tiny one and a mega tiny. There you go. Mega tiny. Woo! Joseph's coming. What up, Joseph? Hurry up, bud. We still got sunlight left, so we'll chill. Oh, by the way, if you guys are just watching my woman, Careless Whispers there, she is going to have a little live stream later hanging out by the fire, and I'll be there, so if you're cool, you'll come hang out with us. If you're not cool, you probably won't. Well, I mean, you might not be cool, and that's okay. I appreciate you for being here. So, all right, well, let's try on the other side of the rock a little bit. What do you think? I mean, I think I'm gonna try a little bit further back. Depends on if it rains. Yeah, she may not. But if she does, you better subscribe. You can find her channel by @Careless Whispers with 2 S's. So use the @ sign and then Careless Whispers with 2 S's. And search for that and it'll pop right up. So let's go right over here. Let's just see. Maybe we'll get something on this side. Try all around the rock, different sides of it. Oh, we're just pulling up straight decomposed bedrock here. And move that big rock out of the way real quick. Yeah, I'm scraping the bedrock here. There's nothing on top of bedrock. So, who knows? Maybe we're gonna get lucky here. Some bigger pieces of quartz now. Look how big that one is. It's kind of cool. I don't know, baby, you like that? Is that a Careless Whispers rock? Or not? You like that one? I don't know. Alright. But I put it in there anyway, babe. She says, oh, Aqua Donkey says juicy. Earth is your guess? Alright. So, but anyway. Alright, let's get some more of this material. Yeah, there's not much to scrape off of the bedrock there. We got the overburden off of the bedrock now. This vine is killing me. Come on, man. All right. Okay, let's get some more material here in the pan. We got to fill it up a little bit. What do we got? 62 people in the house. Appreciate all you. We got J and T. We got, is Joseph here? Joseph's here. What up, Joseph? Joseph Knowlton. If y'all didn't know, Joseph Knowlton has a new toaster, and it's pretty awesome. Let's see what we got. Oh, just a bunch of decomposed bedrock. All right. Let's see. This is a little tiny piece of buggy quartz. It's got some nice little holes in it. So that's good enough to pan. Let's go back over to our panning station. Right over here, we're getting some tailings buildup. We got to kind of move those out of the way so I can pan. All right, let's get comfortable here and go ahead and grab our trash can lid over here, 17-inch Pro line, and get to work. J&T, I'm in Athens, bud. Athens. You know all about that. You know what though? I'm moving. I'm moving, so I don't care about giving away my spots. You know where I am? I'm at the Mitchell Bridge Roadside Creek. How about that? Mitchell Bridge Roadside Creek. I'll give my spots away. But if you come to the Mitchell Bridge Roadside Creek, I'm parked on private property where I have permission. Not many other places to park around here. But if you come to Athens, you can find a little color at the Mitchell Bridge Roadside Creek. Just don't trespass. And that's all I have to say. You're not going to get rich out here, but you can have some fun. Where am I moving to? I'm moving to Ohio. I'm moving to Ohio because that's where Careless Whispers lives. And I decided to marry my moderators. So, but only one of them. What else is in them cookies? It is kind of weird, huh? But you were a moderator before we were engaged, so I did marry a moderator. Okay, fine. I won't tell people that. I mean, it is a fact. It is a fact. I mean, you embarrassed? Uh-oh. Guys, did I lose my pan? Oh, there it is. I'm like, where's my favorite pan? I thought I lost it. Can't be losing that. Cannot be losing that. That's my favorite gold getter pan. right there. Because it's just so much easier to do the last. Man, this thing's really digging into me here. All right. A lot easier to pan that last little bit with a little baby pan. Hobo, do your thing, brother. Do your thing. Aqua, you like it too? Not everybody does. I like it. It's my favorite cleanup pan, that's for sure. I've been using it for a minute. I mean, I've only been in this hobby for 3 years. But this is what I chose as my #1 right here. Yeah, I'm gonna eat some pizza after this. Got some free pizza at work, brought some home. That's what's up. Alright. Where are we at here? We're at about an hour. We're at about an hour. The sun's starting to go down a little bit. But we got a decent amount of playtime in so far. Hello, Aaron. That's my name too, Aaron. Spelled a little different. I'm Aaron. Welcome to the Aaron Club. Am I finding more? You know, I'm still getting about the same. Just a couple little colors per pan. But gold is gold. Gold is gold. All right, now we're pretty much all black sand. Pretty much no white sand left. So let's go ahead and see what we got in here. Let's go ahead and take a look, you guys. We got more lead in there? Sure enough, we're getting lead all day. Okay. Yeah, that's a piece that's not quite microscopic. I mean, I don't know if you're going to see it without zooming, but probably not. Let's go ahead and zoom. Now, if I'm not live streaming, a lot of times you can pick up the gold pretty good without me zooming. But during a live stream, it just works way better this way. Look at that. Okay, that's not zooming though. Those are the biggest, that's the biggest little piece of the day. Without zooming, that's 1x. Look at that. Hey! We got some decent little, chunky little bits, y'all. Decent. What do y'all think about that? Woo! That's some Athens, Georgia gold here. Cha-ching! And then look, we got some lead. Where's that lead? Lead. Gold. It's yellow and it's metal and it's in our pan. So we got some flash in our pan. That's what's up. Any gold's better than no gold. What we got here? We're working with some 5G. Oh, look at that 5G service we got. Hopefully the picture looks good. You gotta never got to answer about cinnabar. What? Cinnabar is a mercury sulfide, and if you roast it, it turns into liquid mercury. We don't have any of that here. I've never seen any sulfides here. I've never seen any kind of sulfides. But cinnabar is used to be used in ladies' makeup, I think, as like a nice rouge red color. It's actually really pretty ore, cinnabar is, but it's also a dangerous ore, because as soon as it oxidizes, what happens? Liquid mercury. Once that sulfur leaves the situation, what do you got left? Liquid mercury. Now digging at this right about here is where I found a chunkier, actually those were kind of chunky for Athens. Huh. That was the biggest piece of the day. or of the hour. We've only been here for an hour. So I don't know how much time we have before it gets dark. Somebody asked Google what time sunset is in Athens, Georgia. I'll say I got 2 more pans. This one and one more. Oh, I forgot to check the rocks. Sorry, babe. Alright. Forgot to check the rocks. There's a lot of ferns over there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Digging up the decomposed bedrock. Oh yeah, there's the red clay Gene was asking about. Oh yeah. I mean, I like so quartz like that. Look at that. Got red in it. It's mineralized with iron. That's some good looking stuff right there. So, I mean, we obviously have gold bearing veins out here. They're just not like super like rich or anything, you know? Ah! All right, I'm digging novel deep underneath that rock. As soon as I get down enough, it should be getting chunky. That last pan had the chunkiest piece, so I mean, I can't say you're wrong, Gene. Can't say you're wrong. Cannot say, but you're not correct. So let's go ahead and pan this out. The thing I like about this time of year, less mosquitoes. Less mosquitoes. Any fish out here? Wisdom? Yeah, there's little minnows and stuff. I've never seen a big one. Never seen a big one out here. Yeah, she's got one in every room. She's got one in every room. Alexa, turn out lights 1. Did it work? Did it work? That's funny. Did it work? Did it actually turn off the lights? Well, that's hilarious if it did. I'm digging a mosquito bite right there. It's kind of itchy. All right. I didn't know how loud. If you had your headphones off, obviously it might have worked, but I don't know. Sorry, I'm like a child sometimes. But aren't most prospectors like children sometimes? And that's kind of like goes with the territory, I think. We like to play in the creek. We like to make mud pies in the creek. So that pretty much makes us automatically childish. All right. Joseph, you're funny, bro. All right, let's go ahead and get my baby. My baby. All right. So, all 65 of you, looks like most of you probably already hit the like button. So, that's awesome. But if you haven't, you can double tap that screen. Lets the algorithm know what's up. Lets the algorithm know that you appreciate this type of content. For sure, for sure. Even Jesus picked a donkey. Y'all are funny. Alright. Y'all are funny. So, I think we got time for one more pan after this, y'all. So let's go ahead and see what's in here. Get most of the light stuff out. You see how I'm doing that? To get the chunkier rocks outside. I'm like using my fingers like a classifier. Alright, let's check. We might as well do a cleanup, even though it's going to have like what, 10 little tiny pieces of gold in it. But we might as well do a cleanup after this pan. Another little decent piece. Another little decent one. I mean, it's smaller than the last one, but it's decent-ish. It's big enough to have a shape. See that? Big enough to have a shape. So, what you know about that? Big enough to have a shape. It's not a sticker. It's not even a picker. It's not even a poker. It's still a fly poop. Alright, I think we got time for one more. How about this? Let's just do one more scoop. And we're just gonna pan it out with this. No classifier. No classifier. We're gonna scoop this without a classifier. Just use this and then we'll do a cleanup. I mean, I'm calling it a cleanup, but it's only gonna have like, I don't know, like 10 pieces of gold in it. But let's see, where are we gonna get our one scoop from? Over here seems to be producing. One scoop. There we go. That's it. This is the last pan of the day, and we're using a little baby pan with no classifier. So you don't need a classifier. Classifier not always needed. There's big rocks, you just pull them out of the way. Use your fingers like a classifier. Pull the bigger rocks out to the back, like such. How can you do this job? Well, this is not a job. This is a hobby. And the best way to do it is to buy a cheap little pan for 10 bucks. Get yourself a little shovel from Lowe's and find a creek and then just start digging. And then watch a lot of YouTube videos about how to pan. That's what I did. Then have fun. How can you do it as a job? I don't know. Maybe go to like a mining school or something and then borrow a couple $1 million and get some excavators and hire some experts and then move to Alaska. That's the best way to do it as a job. But if you just like to have fun, appreciate all of you. This is the last pan. After this, I'm just gonna go ahead and pan through what I've got for the day, or for the hour and 10 minutes. and see. See, we don't need no stinking classifier. All right, there we go. Let's check the last pan, and then we'll do a cleanup. Who arrived? What's up, Krista? Hey. Who's here? Krista. Vernon? Hey, what's up, Vernon? What's up, buddy? How's it going? Vern's got gold in his yard. Yes, he does. It's a proven fact. I'm not telling you where that is, but he does have some. All right, I saw some, but let me try that one more time. It disappeared. It's not very much. There's like one color in here, I think. Yeah, we might have got skunked on that one. Might have got skunked on that one, but let's go ahead and look what we got in an area that's not known for gold in an hour after work. So let me move Careless's rocks out of the way. Careless, she likes rocks. And then we'll show you a little bit of gold before I go. Show you a little bit of gold before I go. So this right here is going to be somebody's pay dirt. Now, oh, there was a little piece of mercury in here. The mercury might have sucked up all the little pieces of gold, so I might not even be able to show you very much. A lot of pieces of lead. Vern and Mom are in the house. Nice. My future mother-in-law, father-in-law, hanging out, watching some gold panning. This is some really heavy stuff right here. It's gonna be hard to separate the gold from this. I'm probably panning a lot of it right over the edge because it's really small. I'm not being very careful right now. Wow, it's almost, we're gonna get down to mostly zircon. The zircon's heavier than the iron, so now the sand's starting to get lighter in color. All right, that's enough. We should be able to give you one more look at some gold here before I go home and sit on the couch and eat chips. Yeah, we got a fair amount of lead shot. We weren't doing a lot of gold mining here, but they were doing a lot of bird hunting, I could tell you that. Look at all the pieces of lead. If you're not finding lead, you're not prospecting. That's what they say. Come on, we gotta get some shiny up here. Yeah. That's definitely mercury. And it definitely snagged up. So, what do we get now? Oh, we got a ball of mercury. That's all we got. So, that kind of stinks. So, I would have liked to show you a little bit more gold, but that little piece of mercury that we found was enough to suck all of it up. Oh well. Oh well, so what do we got here? Mercury, yay! I mean, there's a couple colors in there, here or there, but I wish I could zoom in better so you could see there's probably pieces of gold. So can you guys see gold stuck to it? Can you see that? It's really kind of hard to hold it still. But all them little tiny pieces of gold are now in that mercury. Whoops. It happens. It happens. Okay, let's see. Ask again. LU had a... Okay, let me go up. JK's baking a cake. LU had a question for me. Okay. Haha. How much gold can I get in a day's work? Okay, LU. The most I've ever got is 1 gram, but that's super rare. I was on a super hot spot, and I was shoveling straight into my sluice box without classifying all day long, and I got 1 gram. A typical day on my really good spots, 0.3 to 0.5. 0.3 to 0.5 in 5 hours of digging. So that's worth about what? 25 bucks? 25 bucks in 5 hours. So that's, I don't know, it seems about it. The size of the mercury, okay, it's not very big. Just a little ball of mercury with gold on it. Little ball of mercury with gold on it. So I had a lot more pieces of gold than that. I mean, there's a piece of gold. There's a piece of gold that didn't get sucked up into the mercury, but most of what we got is in that little ball of amalgam. Dang it! People put mercury in the environment. What'd y'all do that for? But I think it's a byproduct of burning coal sometimes. So, I mean, gotta have coal. Gotta have coal, at least for now anyways. But mosquitoes are starting to eat me up, and the sun's about to start going down. So I'm probably about to shut it down. I'm a big head. Yeah, I am a big head. Sometimes. It happens. It happens. Keep digging there. No lead, no gold. You're right, Gene. If you're not finding lead, you're not prospecting. So, anyways, I love you. Appreciate you. Appreciate everybody for watching. Like, share, subscribe. To like, just double tap the screen on these little shorts. Consider joining to become a member and checking out the merch store, goldiswhereyoufind.com, because we got merch there, and everything you buy supports the channel. And if you would subscribe, but then also hit the bell notification icon so you're not going to miss the next video. If you become a member, we do shirt and dirt. So once a month, I give away a shirt or a hat and some pay dirt to one of my members. So, and we got members only content as well. But I appreciate all of you guys for being here. I've had fun hanging out for 1 hour and 19 minutes to work. And I'll see you guys this weekend because I'll be getting some more gold.